Greetings, Narathians. Hello, welcome in. We have some news. I'm a little bit behind on my news because it was the beginning of July when we had the producer's letter. However, we have now had the extra life incentives released for us as well. So I thought I'd have two bricks with one stone. No, what's the phrase? I've lost the phrase. I don't remember. But I thought I'd hit both at the same time. So we probably start with the extra life incentives because that's probably the most important one, the one that's kind of new and everyone's here for. So we have the group milestone funding tiers. We have one for the live and the TLE servers, and we have a separate one for the Origin server and also for individuals. So there's 3 in total kind of pools, which is it's all the same pool. If we all raise 15,000 between us, 15,000 is the milestone. Let me just grab this Belladonna route and then I'll bring up the list of things. Probably going to be... I think I'm okay from Doom Squall here. I don't think he's going to get me. We'll find out. So here we go. We have the extra life. Let's make this a little bit bigger so I can show you all. So we have the group milestone funding tier for the live and the TLE servers, which is we start at 15,000. That's everybody raised across all servers, the whole thing for EverQuest 2. If we raise 15,000, we're going to get a 10% bonus experience and 1% increased rare drop chance. The rare drop chance is what I look forward to every year because it means that the what are they called? The drops that drop a quest, like the random shoes, the random stuff like that happens. And it goes all the way up to 115,000, which is a 275% bonus experience, a 50% increased rare drop chance, double currency rewards, double loot drops in current expansions, and 85% bonus for status gains. So if you have any of those coins or anything like that you've saved up for guild bonuses, I think it's that one, the bonus status. I think that's the guild ones. That only unlocks at 50,000. So there's your bonus status gains. This is for the live and TLE servers. If we have a look at Origin server, it is it starts at 2% bonus adventure and trade skill experience and goes all the way to 30%, depending on if we raise 115,000 or not. And then we have individual donor rewards. This is the most important one. This is the one given to people themselves and also available for your characters. Rewards are given to those who donate under someone else's name or donate to the co-captain Team Darkpaw. Fundraisers will only get these rewards if they donate funds themselves to the charity under their own name, to another user or to the co-captain Team Darkpaw. So we start at $5, which is the prefix title of the charitable. If I pop back to the game, do I have any titles? I don't remember, but it's under options. Yes. It's under options and it's these drop down box. You'll get the title. Oh, I've messed up. Bear with me. There we go. Got it back up again. Let's make that a little bit. There we go. That's probably easier for people to read. And I can see the game behind me. There we go. So we got a 5% bonus reward of the charitable. Then we have the unsparing as the music swells. We have at $10, we have the unsparing. We have the increased adventure, trade skill and AA experience. 10%. So we get like a little bonus potion of allied experience. Allied advancement. I can't read. Sorry. And also the same for the Origin server. At $25, you get the Bounty 3, which is True Samaritan title. We get more potions of allied experience, but increases slightly because that's 10% before. Now we have 25%. We have 3% on Origins and 5% on the $25 one. And then at $50, we have the Selfless. We have our own. We have a new mercenary, Elgra Frop. Which can be used as a appearance pet on time lock servers and Origins. Hopefully we'll see a picture of her in a minute. And then at $100 we get the I can never say this word. Paragium. And we have the extra life familiar of Topsy. Yes, sorry, yes, that would be interesting. All higher tier individual incentives will include incentive from previous tiers. So if you give the full maximum $100, you will also get $5, $10, $25, and $50 rewards. You get all the rewards. That makes sense? If you give the $25 reward, you will also get the $10 and the $5 included. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm looking at OBS as if I'm looking at you. So our mercenary is Elgra Frop the Selfless. Let's have a big picture. It looks like she's one of the... Oh, I can never remember these guys. But that's what she looks like. She's on her little pet, I'm assuming. But there she is. That's her. And then she's got a... I quite like that mount. That'd be a nice as a mount. I'd do that. That'd be okay. And then her stats are... interesting. Oh, I recognise that. Is she a scout or a... No, it looks like she might be a... Oh, what are they called? A mystic and a defiler. She might be one of those. She might be a combination of that. And the familiar Topsy looks like he's a patchwork. Patchwork dino. We've had patchwork... What we had so far. Lions, raccoons... Or is it red pandas? Not red, but yeah. Lions, red pandas, and bunnies so far in the patchwork. We've also had some of the lion griffin mounts in patchwork. So we're having a... The game is patchwork themed, essentially. There we go. So if you raise a reward of 250, you get Vanica the Fair. 500 is individual donation incentives. One set of all the listed individual, and 1,000 gives you the wings of the paradigm. It's that word again. So there we go. So let's have a look at the familiar, and we'll have a look at the wings. Oh, that's a new window. There we go. So there's the wings. Reminds me of the ones that are available at the moment for the chrono incentive, but just in a different reskin. So that's the blue wings, and then Vanica the Fair. Looks like that one. I think it's a flying moo beast. Moo. What's the one that Bristlebane has? The moo something. But yeah, it's one of those. If you're a streamer and you'd like to inquire about participating, let Angelina know. Yeah, no worries. So that is the incentives. I'll pop back up so you can see the donor rewards. One last thing if you want to pause the video and have a read through. And then I'll scroll up and we can see the origin server. So they go from 2% to 30%. I'm going slowly so you can pause. And then the group 1 for the live and the TLE servers. So Wushi would be included in the TLE server, the server that I'm currently on. That's what we would get. But yeah, we go. So the game life day is on November the 7th. Which means that you can donate from now all the way up until then. And I think you could probably... Yeah, you can donate all the way up until December the 31st, 2026 at 11:45 PM PT, which is, yeah, time zones. So that's the last day to donate to receive the individual incentives. So you can spend your Christmas money if you wanted. I don't know if I get £1,000 for my Christmas money, but I could try. I don't think I'm getting the wings. I'll probably get... Where do I want to go to? I might just do the potions. The potions are pretty good. I like the potions. They're nice. That's my things. So there we go. So how can you donate? It's on the Extra Life page, and I'll pop the link in the description below. You can have a look at there. But that's now open for you to do. That's available now. Yeah, if you want to. It's completely up to you. Don't worry if you don't. But there we go. That is the Extra Life incentive. Shall we have a look at the other bit, which was the producer's letter, which also includes the Extra Life incentives. But we can have a look at that. I've clicked the button for the April one. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. It's now slowly loading. I clicked the button. That's never great. Don't click buttons. Let's go to read more. There we are. We've got it. We've got it. Producer's letter. Here it is. So the April one, yeah. Oh, we've now got Whooshy is available. Double Loot Weekends, blah, blah, blah. Available. We had some changes to the marketplace and also the subscription bundles with the status bonus and great free items. Oh, available until July the 6th. Oops, never mind. Okay, that's fine. So there's a random paragraph which kind of lists all the stuff that's been done. A lot of it doesn't apply to me. Really, it's more changing and fixing stuff that people have been asking for a while. But yeah, there's also a chrono promotion starting, going through to the end of July. If you purchase anything to do with any chrono, there are some wings available for you. They'll be given out to you. There's a 20% discount on all seasons of Familiars. Oh, that's through till July 14th. Never mind. That's fine. We'll just skip that. There was one. They've got the entry life incentives. There we go. That's the top scene of Familiar that we've just had a look at. The patchwork. The interesting thing is in these paragraphs here, which is that we have a beta test for Personas. If you've been playing EverQuest itself, I don't want to say EverQuest 1 because it is just EverQuest, isn't it? But the first game, if you've been having a look at that, they've had Personas for a while now. Basically the ability to, is that somewhere I think? Yeah, new feature will allow you to level and play alternative class personas on the same character. Enables leveling from 1 to max on each class, while still playing the same character, having access to the same equipment and credit for completing the same quests and achievements. It's kind of... I don't remember. I remember them talking about it. I've had a look in the Discord. I don't think it's swapping class. So I don't think you're going from, like, I'm a Conjurer now, I'm not permanently swapping to like a Defiler or a Shadow Knight or something like that, but I think there's an ability to like play as a like a fighter for a little bit. I'm not going to say too much because I don't know if EverQuest is going to be the same as EverQuest 2, if the dev's going to do the same thing. We do have a beta starting in about 7 days, so next week, which I'll probably have a look at. I'm probably going to have a pop over and an update, have a little run around and see what that's like. That's for a few days. That's from July the 28th through to... Origins is first on the 28th, and then we have live style servers on August the 4th. So it'll be even longer for me. I'll wait until August the 4th and we'll have a look at the live servers, that version at that point. Yeah, we've got a game update as well. We've got the game update in the middle of the year. We're here already. We have Revelations of Malice. The beta starts on August 11th. So again, I think I'm doing betas for a while. There's going to be a few betas turning up. I'm doing the August the 4th one, and also I'll do the August 11th one. We'll go over and have a look at that. It does mean I need to get to 136 in the next few days. That's fine, I'll give it a go. I don't play in 4K, but if you play in 4K, they're having a few tests of the UI scaling. Might be good for me because that means that even though I'm not in 4K, I could probably update my UI. We'll have a look, see what that looks like. Upgrade to the number of mount slots and max house item caps. Yes! Oh my goodness. We're gonna have a lift of the max house items. The amount of times I've been trying to make something and having to be like, okay, I need to use books now because they don't count towards the item count. Yeah. We'll have the ability to train a mount that's not currently equipped or an appearance mount. Amazing. That would be fantastic. The Narathian Fables NPC will get refreshed a bit. Alright. And then finally, a little bit about our approaching expansion. This is the expansion that'll be available sort of November, December time. Cthulhu is reeling from his recent defeat within Geryon, has been suppressed back into the void. Major spoilers for the last expansion, by the way. While the majority of Norath remains unaware of the cataclysmic threat posed by the consumer, the Overlord's absence in Freeport has not escaped the notice of a power-hungry. Encrypted messages continue flowing, and the feeling of dread seems to suffocate you as you think. Did you think too hard not only on what you've deciphered, but other clues and gut feelings? Something big is about to happen, and you have thus far been able to home in on what it could be. Words are power, mysticism and darkness go hand in hand. A found missive and a very vague map of islands. What could it all mean? A fair warning, adventurer. Pursuing this course could only serve to open a yawning gulf of madness and machinations which will not be easily be traversed. Heed the warnings, Narathians. James ended with a little note, a little clue, which is beware the descent into the darkness. That's a fun picture. I'm a bit like, look at that. Let's go. I just love how Jen pops herself in the corners. But yes, we have an interesting, I don't know, environment. It looks familiar, but I couldn't tell you exactly where that is. But yeah, okay, all right. So we've got some interesting things popping up soon. Maybe, perhaps we've got that. We've definitely got the life. Not the life. We've got the life. We've got the extra life incentives popping in. We have a couple of betas, which I think I'm very interested in trying. Definitely want to try the personas. I may wait because I don't think I have an Origins character that would be high enough to make it worth it. I think I'm still like level 12 or 20 something. I say it. I'm currently level 26 on this character. But you know, that's fine. But yeah, so we've got some interesting things popping up. I'm quite interested. I don't know how you're feeling, how you think. There's been a few grumbles and things in the forums about not the incentives, about the new stuff coming in and not other things being fixed, and personas coming in and being like, oh, what's this kind of thing. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with the beta. I'm still harvesting though. I can't get over there. There's too many lions in the way. Just all those. If anyone's doing the Griffin quest, just come and have a look at these mature antelope here now. It's just everywhere. Let's have a look. Let's go get that. We'll get that one then. Yeah, so apart from that, it's been really, really, outside of the weather in the UK, it's just been absolutely crazy. It has been so hot. So boiling hot. It's just been like, we don't have AC. We now have AC. We're all getting it, which means that the AC you can't buy it. It's completely sold out everywhere. People are waiting months for them to turn up. Blah blah blah. First world problems, that kind of thing. I know there's heat waves going on around the world. Other people are being affected. It's not just us. That kind of thing. I cannot see where I'm going. I'm looking for the food. I thought it'd be nice to like try and grab some of the shrubberies and things that are around here. Oh, spotted a shiny. There we go. Whoa, didn't have that one. Nice. Okay. But yeah, I just thought I'd come back, have a look, see what's going on, pop in. July and August are going to be my quieter months for getting stuff up, getting content out, just because it is just, yeah, everyone's away, stuff's happening. There's a few things happening in game, but yeah, I'm so behind what's going on. I don't know if there's... Oh, we've got a leather belt. I'm not sure if the Scorched Sky celebration has started yet. I don't think so. Let me check the calendar while I grab this. What have we got at the moment? Yes, we do have Scorched Sky. I've missed Scorched Sky. Darn it! Okay, never mind. What have I got coming up then? Let's have a look. Calendar. Nope, that's kind of character. Calendar. So next thing I have is Calithin and Oceans Full in about a few weeks' time. Alright, I can do that. We're picking stuff back up again. We're getting there. It's fine. It's all good. I'm going to grab the last of this harvest. You've probably already clicked off. Don't worry about it. If you were here for the news, that's all the news that's happening. I'm just chilling around now. Getting a feel of the game back again. Every time I try and collect something, oh, thank you. A centaur turns back up, and I'm like, you're triple heroic and you're really, really scary. Please don't come near me, because I will press the F button and I will start attacking you. I don't know if the mesquite attack with the weeds count for food stuff. What do we think? No, I don't think they do. Okay, we'll get meat. We'll get some steaks for him. Just waiting for it to catch up. Yeah. Oh, there's shrubbery there. Oh, nice. We can get that. Can I get that one? Could you move away, please? Not that way. Oh, we've got 98. We might get it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's make our way back. Hopefully the music's not been too loud. I did check the music and then I was like, I'll go with the Thundering Steps, and I forgot how loud the music is at the Thundering Steps. There's still loads of stuff to harvest. I like to come in and grab the shrubberies. Most people don't grab the shrubberies. They kind of just leave them and then wonder why there's nothing spawning and then head out. And I turn up and there's loads of shrubberies and I just go and talk to Duggin. Yeah, that's his name. The little halfling guy in the docks. Where is he? There he is. Dock station. I'll show you. I don't know if I've showed Duggin before. But if not, here's his debut. In a second when we get to the docks. So many giants. I'm just enjoying the music. Oh, I forgot we're taking the long way. There we are. Gotta go past every griffin thing. I just like doing weird stuff with the camera while I'm playing. I get bored so easily. Oh my goodness. Alright, so noted for next year. This is me calling myself out because I've missed it for the last 2 years. Get the Scorched Sky celebration going. Yeah. This is my own personal call out for myself. Alright, we're getting there. I can see his book above his head. So we'll go over there. There we go. Duggin. Ooh. Got distracted by the shiny. There we go. And so we have a choice between a coffee cup and a knife. That's because we were here at Thundering Steps doing some harvesting. So the knife looks like that. It's got a wicked sharp end to it. There we go. And the coffee cup looks like that. That's the coffee cup. I might grab the coffee. Yeah, we'll grab a coffee cup. We'll pop it in there where I live. Yeah. And then if you want to talk to him, he does Thundering Steps and Neck Forest. That's the coffee cup and the knife that we saw. You can say that you're going to the Enchanted Lands. He'll give you a different reward for that. Zek, again, another one. Then Everfrost, the Fearrot, and finally the Sinking Sands. And he'll give you kind of different versions of plates, knives, forks, coffee cups, that kind of thing, depending on what you want to do. So you can spend your time just harvesting some little bits for that. It's 100, but it's 100 of the like the shrubberies and the meats and things like that. So it's kind of the important the stuff that nobody else wants to harvest. They all want to harvest the gems and the ores and things like that. So you can kind of run in. It also gives you a little bit of XP for trade skill. So if you are stuck for trade skill and you're like, oh, I only want to do a couple of bits, or if you've got a moment where you're like, I want to just chill, harvest some stuff, watch some TV, just have a run around, but I want to do a quest as well and get a little bit of XP. These are the quests that I normally do. So I've got lots and lots of plates and cups in them, just because I love popping in and just be like, yeah, I'll just do a couple of things, but it's kind of a brain off kind of quest. It's a lovely little quest series to do. If I have a look, show you what he's got. So there we go. So if we did the Enchanted Lands, you got a coffee cup and saucer. And we have the Teardal cup and saucer as well. And then if I talk to him and we do Zach, we can get the ornate dining plate. And we have the ornate fork. So there's the fork to match the knife that we did before. If we go to Everfrost, he'll give us a shot glass or a dining plate, which is, it's kind of white, but it does have a kind of a rim to it. And then if we go to, where was I? We'll go for you, what? We've got 3 here. We have the cocktail glass. We have the ornate stein, which I adore that one. That's brilliant. And we have the ornate spoon. There it is. And then finally, we go to the sinking sands. He'll give us the option of a wooden bowl. There we go. Or a wooden table setting, which is the entire knife, fork and plate that you can just pop on the table. There we go. So that's those. They're all to do with your trade skill, and that's Duggin. But yeah, so that is I think, catching up on most of the news that we've had so far. We've had the producer's letter for July. We're kind of hitting a slow moment just before we ramp up for like Extra Life, the next game update, some betas, that kind of thing. So I just thought I'd pop on, say I am still alive, I am still here. Ooh. PC walking through me. We're still going. I'm just in a quiet moment just while it gets really, really hot in the summer over here. Well, thank you very much for joining me. It's very much appreciated, and I'm so glad that I'm able to talk to you and just say hi, just check in with you all. But yeah, I will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye.